Well, ladies and gentlemen, follow me as we do the Monday morning opening at Sam's Club. Sorry, this has to be done in a voiceover because they always play the music real loud to keep the employees motivated. So I get to record this twice for you. We're going by the doggy snacks, the Scooby snacks. Let's stop here and see what the pedigree dog food is. 9.7 cents an ounce, 36 cans, $45. Now we're cruising back through. As you can see, they're filling the stock. Here we're going to go buy a few bargains in the clothing. I thought they might have a few back to school items. Here's one on clearance. See when it ends in a 81. That's the final price. That's not a sale price, that's the final closeout price. Clearance. They want to move that on down the road. Some nice Callaway shirts there. Let's see what else we got. Some hoodies, some jeans. I'm basically today taking you all on a shopping trip for closeouts and clearance items. And I got my finger in the way. More clearance price, ends in 81. There's the shirts that are on clearance. $7.81. You probably can't buy that material for $7.81. Get your finger off the lens. Oops, I remembered. Some more clearance items. They put all this stuff in for back to school, and school started a week ago. Several different colors here. Kind of an off-white, a white, a denim, black, and a real white. One more clearance, 1181. Gap shorts. Lots of different colors in them. 5-inch inseam. Clearance, $7.81 again for the members mark. And once again, lots of nice colors. Lost my buggy. Hey, I've recovered. Let's check out some shoes. Now these aren't on clearance, they're just on sale. These are usually manufacturer discounts, trying to move stock. $10 off a pair of Skechers slide-ins. Means you don't have to untie them and tie them, and they work pretty good. I've had a pair I've been wearing for about 6 or 7 months, and I still haven't beat them down, so that's a pretty good deal. $19.98 for some Skechers. They got several colors. Down the appliance row here, see if there's anything maybe on closeout or on sale here that somebody would want. I believe coming up is a Keurig coffee maker that looked like a pretty good deal to me. Need you a hand blender? Keurig K Mini Plus, $59. There it is. Doesn't take up much counter space. Nice, trim, slim, sleek design. $2 years ago, that was $550. Now it's $399. Make sure you get the optional water tank if you buy one. $6.50 for flip-flops. Got the grandkid a new pair of flip-flops. When you infuse your water, flavored water, make your own instead of buying it all the time. Like I said, opening bell Monday morning, they're restocking, they're filling everything up. Let's go see what some motor oil costs today. We got some motor oil on sale. There's my finger back, pointing out what it is. 3 1-gallon bottles for $67. Rotella 5W40. T6 5W40. How about a large cast iron pizza stone? Put that baby in your oven and heat it up real good first, and then you'll get your pizzas cooked from the top and the bottom. They'll be much better. You can actually take that thing and put it on your stove and turn the burner on and heat that cast iron up. Potatoes. All right, baking potatoes, 46 cents a pound, 10 pounds for $4.60. Yukon Golds, or yellow potatoes as they call them. Your basic reds, 79 cents a pound. How about some onions? Your onions are 78 cents a pound. Now we got some red sweet onions, 86 cents a pound. Bananas, I believe their everyday price on bananas is 49 cents a pound. 3 pounds for $1.47. 49 cents. I don't know how you can get 49 cents a pound for anything. How would you like to have to grow, pick, harvest, deliver, and merchandise for 49 cents a pound? I guess that's why all our bananas come from a foreign labor market. Honey wheat, Nature's Own, 2 for $4.70. They got some cucumbers on sale. I believe those are the seedless, no gas kind. They seem to be pretty darn popular anymore. Okay, let's go in the produce room. Monday morning, it's time for 2 heads of lettuce. Every Monday morning, we go get 2. They're pretty busy restocking. The lettuce is back behind that crate full of stuff. Grapes, raspberry, blackberries, blueberries. $0.99 a head. You got to buy 2 for $1.98. They're always nice, good, firm. Sometime during the week, we'll go to usually La Bonita's Wednesday or Thursday when their ad comes out. They usually have a 2-day sale, selling out last week's produce, getting in the new shipments. So we usually go there on a Wednesday or Thursday and buy produce at La Bonita, and holy cow, is it affordable. Oro wheat on sale. No need to order ahead if you need a little special party deal. You can come in here. They got all the cakes pre-made and decorated, the party cupcakes, the whole deal. Now, I will tell you, I was at Costco this weekend, and Costco has the pumpkin pies, ladies and gentlemen. So it must be getting close to fall. Costco has pumpkin pies. Bagels, they looked good. Oh, the rotisserie. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I just can't handle the rotisserie chickens. Do a little research for yourself and see how they're made and how the chickens are raised and how they're able to sell them rotisserized for $5. Now, here's what I come for. This meat is about 24% off. So I'm going to pick me up 2 packs of ribeyes and 2 packs of New York strips. You take that 24% off, you take Sam's already low price, and then you add in the other 4% that I get for being an executive member and using my Sam's Club credit card, and that gives me about 30% off the regular price, which is usually about 30% off the grocery store price. So that makes a 1-pound steak about $11, and a 1-pound steak will feed 2 people, two 8-ounce portions. As you see, I threw 2 in the cart. My lovely wife is over there beside me now, scanning them in. We always use Scan and Go because sometimes you get an additional discount for Scan and Go. You don't have to do it at the counter again. We're now at the strips. Gonna get a couple of packs of these too. That package was regularly, looks like $62. Now it's $46. Hey, I found my 2 best friends there. In the cart they go. In there with the ribeyes. We'll be grazing well this week. Nothing here in the flap and flank section. What do we got over here? We've got thrown together baskets, $1.50 off. So that's kind of confusing here. It's $1.50 off, and it's $4.98 a pound. And that you're getting 6 or 7 pounds of stuff there. So that's going to be a $30 or $40 tray when you slam it in your cart. Oh, we got some stew meat on sale. phone's not catching those prices real good. I'll have to work on that next time. See if I can't catch a little better price. Okay, here comes my number one big deal here. Prime rib steak sliders. Look at those babies. And do they ever taste good? And I get to come in here and get them on sale. Regular about $6 a pound. Take that 24% off. That gets you down to $5.08 a pound. But I come around the corner here and here's hamburger in a 10-pound chub for more than I can buy those sliders for. So I make sure I keep my freezer full of those Monday morning prime rib sliders. And the big patties are the same price. They don't charge more or less or whatever. You're just paying $5.08 a pound on sale with the yellow tag. So in typical fashion, the early bird does get the worm. By 9 or 9:15, all that yellow tag meat will be gone. So if you don't make opening bell, now it's very seldom will you see chicken with a yellow tag on it. I think the big reason for that is they take the chicken and cook it themselves and turn it into other things. They turn it into pot pies and everything else. Now we're going down the snack aisle, the other side of the chicken. Let's stop here and look at drumsticks. Get you a big old belly full of drumsticks. Less than $1 a pound. Unfortunately, I hate to tell you this, but half of that less than $1 a pound is paying for the bone. Scrape the meat off there and see how much the bone weighs and how much meat you got. I usually pay a little more and get the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. That way I'm paying 100% for everything I'm going to eat. I don't have to throw my money away. All right, we're going to check out the egg prices here. It looks to me like the best deal is if I'll buy 5 dozen for $11.84. And I think that's somewhere about $2.75 a dozen. $2.80 a dozen, somewhere around there, but you got to buy that box of 5 dozen. Egg seems to be the gold standard anymore. You measure everything against how much eggs cost. How about some everyday snacks? Need some snacks? Yeah, I'm not going to show you the liquor. If you want to drink up your money, that's your business. I just can't see flushing it down the drain without digesting it. Capri Suns, hey, lots of that stuff's going to be going on sale. They can't buy it with the EBT cards anymore, so those nice spicy fruit drinks, can't spend that EBT money on it, so I see the American marketplace changing quite a bit. The aisle after aisle full of beverages may slim down a little here in the next 3 or 4 months as the American public adjust to what they can't and can spend supplemental cash on. Check out a few wings here. Some buffalo wings. $6.98, $4.25 a pound. Hot buffalo wings, same price. Garlic Parmesan, same price. All right, they got all kinds of Ziploc bags on sale. If you need some Ziploc bags, it's time to go stock up. 2 or 3 times a year they have them on sale. Like I said, we're going to see lots of this. The Fiji water, the Evian, the Sam's Club Smart Water. We're going down here and we're getting the high pH alkaline added water. That's good for your stomach. If you have acid reflux or whatever, that helps keep the enzymes right in your stomach. Help you with your digestion. 18 bottles for $9.98. Well, I think we're getting down to the last few items here. We've made it clear to the back of the store. Let's stop by here and check out these. $3.38 a pound for ham steak. Those puppies are good. Some old country cured ham. 3 big old steaks in there. Make you a ham biscuit in the morning. Fry it up with some eggs. Hey, Members Mark. Boy, that looks like a Kentucky Legend ham. $4.67 a pound. That's a pretty good sliced up ham. Very, very good deal there. Looks just like the Kentucky Legend, so I suspect they're making private label for Sam's Club at the same place the Kentucky Legend comes from. But if you think about it, that's about the same price as hamburger. So I can have real nice sliced ham, or I can get a hamburger, or hey, I can have a piece of ham with my hamburger. Fry it up and put that extra flavor on top of it, kind of like a bacon cheeseburger. Yes, sir. A ham cheeseburger. We got the Cinnabon breakfast rolls on sale. That'll start your day off wrong. Get that sugar blast going. Feed those fat cells early in the morning. Hey. Uh-oh. We got the carnivore special here. 8 pounds of bacon. That's a good start for a breakfast. Gotta scan it in. Okay, now just for you guys, I'm going to take you on one last trip. Pepsi products, 47.2 cents a can. Sunkist, 44 cents. Pepsi, 47.2 cents. Just if you want a comparative shop, there you go. Here's something you can't pass up. Everybody needs batteries, and this is a pretty good discount here. Regular 35, now 21. Holidays coming. Time to get those decorative things out. Time to change the batteries in your smoke alarms or whatever you got. Yeah. Go ahead, pick up a pack of AAAs. We must have 30 remote controls in the house. Time to re-energize the remote controls. Uh-oh. Where are we going, folks? We're in the Snackopotamus no EBT card area. I see big changes coming to some of this stuff too. These things looked awfully good. The members marked filled pretzels, peanut butter filled pretzels. $7.28 for a big old gob of them. They look tasty. Large jar of tasty pretzels. We got us some Lay's Tatey Chips on sale. Yes, that's the big bag. That's the 15.7 ounce bag. The little bites were on sale. Uh-oh, Cheetos. Crunchy Cheetos. You get a big old bag for what a small bag costs you at a convenience store. Yes, sirree. Uh-oh, Flamin' Hots. Ruffles. Hey, they're on sale. Day in and day out, Sam's is really going to save you money over the grocery store if you're a potato chip man. How about some crackers, ladies and gentlemen? How about some multi-packs for the kids for school lunches or whatever you got? Here's the Takis. The Takis are on sale. Let's stop and check them out. Yes, sir. 37 cents an ounce, $14.98 for the Takis. 46 of them for $14.98. These are the in Fuego. Well, I think it's about that time. I believe it's time for the boss to... Oh, wait, no, we got the Pringles snack packs. $12.98. I believe that's 52 cents a can for this, each can. Okay, she slide to pay. She's doing the scan and go. Here we go. We're heading for the door. Now, if you go in and you don't buy a bunch of stuff that's on yellow tag sale and all of that, they don't stop you at the door usually. But if you have a bunch of the yellow tag merchandise, lots of times on your scan and go, they're going to stop and check. Ice was $2.49 a bag. Tires are almost always a fairly good deal. Batteries are almost always a fairly good deal. And they will install your battery for you. That way you don't have to worry about the core return or any of that. The core charge, bring it back. Yeah. Now we're going to stop up here and she's going to shoot 2 or 3 items and out the door we'll go. One, 2, 3. Okay. Prison release. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Today's gas price is $3.059 for regular and $3.79.9 for premium. That's it. Thanks for joining with me. I hope you enjoyed today's shopping.